Rockets, James Harden, Austin Rivers, Ben McLemore, PJ Tucker, and Tyson Chandler, the starting five for the Rockets tonight. The Timberwolves with Teague, Graham,
the Houston Rockets. But when you think about what Daryl Morey did with his G League team, they've done a pretty good job of convincing people. And I like what you said about what Mike D'Antoni was talking about, as Harden makes that difficult shot. It's an understanding of what it was even when he was doing it. But he had success early, and then it's a copycat league, right? Just Downs knocks that shot down.
So long, this must be pretty good.
He had Steve Nash, he had, Sean Marion playing the 4, Mari Stoudemire playing the 5, the perfect players.
December.
I don't think it's that Kevin McHale didn't buy into what they were doing. I just don't know that he was the best coach as Arbor Covington draw.
Philly.
Well, and Gianluca was with Gerson Rosas down in Rio Grande Valley, too.
Timberwolves turning defense into offense. 7-1-16 to Washington. Towns in attack and able to get another bucket in the Timberwolves.
How many minutes Tyson Chandler can give them tonight? He played a significant amount of minutes last night.
Both these teams played last night as Harden knocked
shots just like that down the stretch from James Harden to get them over the top. As Towns get that one to nestle in.
Indiana. Timberwolves hurrying it up the floor again. Covington for Layman. And Layman with the stuff. Teague. Oh, wow. Able to find
in a starting role tonight.
3 ball is good by Chris Clemens.
For the kid to knock the shot down.
Think
because
about
it would mean so much.
Right.
As James Harden right away comes in and picks up the and one up.
McLemore. 3 ball rattles out. Oh, 3 Timberwolves had a chance at the rebound. And it's just a killer. You almost knew that was going in.
Oh my goodness.
Timberwolves flirting with a turnover, and Clemens comes out of there with it. And Clemens able to finish.
Jeff Teague threw that pocket pass.
3rd all-time in scoring in NCAA history with 3,225 career points. Jarrett Culver, a lot of people had an early 11-point lead. Houston a chance to get it back to 1 or tie it. And Clemens going for the tie, and they have the tie.
And it's not just watching what he's been doing, but it's also watching other great players do it.
Harden.
It's unbelievable. I mean, that's got to be some kind of record.
Well, it's not a record for him. I'd be willing to bet.
Jake Layman.
Which means good things for the Timberwolves.
It's meant good things in the past.
They're unbeaten when he gets double figures. Wow, that was
As PJ Tucker is guarding the most difficult player on the other side.
He is just one tough customer. Clemens, wow, that was deep and it was quick.
Like the basketball by Jarrett Culver as Jake Layman can't get that to go.
Nice offensive rebound, though, by Noah Vonleh. Covington able to get a difficult shot. He's already got 7 rebounds in this game.
He's been really snapping down the rebounds, especially on the offensive end.
That's a new season high for him.
Are you kidding
and
me?
Chris Clemens.
No, the answer to 17 field goals in a quarter. That James Harden having 17 would not be the most.
Well, I'm thinking Klay Thompson.
A championship level team.
But you didn't even mention his best ability as Karl Anthony Towns drills the 3.
His available teams, probably would want on their team, but he's the perfect guy for this team.
Harden, no. And the offensive putback is 11 second chance points on 6 offensive rebounds. The Timberwolves have more offensive boards. They have 8, but they only have 9 second chance points. Harden, meantime,
wasn't inside the 3.
No, it was a classic long 2.
It was a mid-range jump shot.
Keelan Martin. Oh, maybe he's just trying to keep him on it. James Harden.
That relationship is over.
Oh! Jarrett Culver assaulting. Spend the off day tomorrow flying to Salt Lake City where they'll face the Jazz on Monday. Towns able to spin and finish.
You're thinking it's a mismatch, but James Harden, he's a pretty good post defender, as is Chris Paul. Unbelievable mismatch, but it really isn't. Wow, that's a friendly bounce right there.
I would
it's a game that I really feel like he would have flourished in.
Layman and Towns follows the miss for the stuff.
Layman has not been good driving.
Chris Clemens just took it away. And Chris Clemens with the dunk has just matched his career high for
going back and forth last night in terms of the all-time scoring numbers. They're right there at the same pace as PJ Tucker gets that to go more second chance point.
Shot clock already down to 4. Teague attacking Tyson Chandler. Wow, great stop to get Chandler to are winning on the glass, which is a big indicator of their success. They're unbeaten this year when they win the glass battles. Town
percentage.
Yeah, it defies normal logic, but when you're getting threes, it changes everything, as you said. Rivers with the attack. Layman. Jake Layman with an athletic finish. He's too good of a shooter for it not to come, and you hope maybe a role like that might start it for him. Harden, meantime, has been awfully good for... Towns inside the Timberwolves, because in the past when the Timberwolves and Rockets would play, as Harden gives it up. Tucker in the corner and drills the 3.
Yeah, it's one shooter. That number just went up because he's 1 for 1.
Harden, meantime, just trying to take Keelan Martin to school, and he does. And Jim, I know you got to have a next man up mentality, but as good as Andrew Wiggins was playing, the Timberwolves certainly have missed him a lot. McLemore wide open, and it was all set up by Harden.
I miss the big players, you know, doing their thing.
Layman.
I love it when it works like that.
Timberwolves cannot wind it all the way down. This Rockets lead is their largest of the game. And Layman gets 3 back for Minnesota. Now
Stein was at the timeout plus 19 in the game. So he's come in and done a whale of a job. That's how far back he goes. And remember Eddie Curry?
Well, how about he was talking after their last game. Timberwolves failed to secure the basketball after the rock against Arvydas Sabonis, because he played against Arvydas.
Yes, he did.
When he was at the end of his career and Tyson was at the beginning of his. Porter. They're going to need a similar type defensive effort here if they're going to come back from 15 down and make it 18 down after Ben Mack. 15.5 makes per game on the season. It's the most in the NBA. Covington able to connect.
Wyatt Hunter's getting Jake Layman in the game. That's a good thing.
Covington chased off the three-point line by Harden. Will take the 2 at the rim.
All right. Jake Layman's played 32 minutes.
Rivers gets 2 right back. Only 12, so he's well exceeded that. K debates Diop, open look at 3, couldn't connect. Graham, the offensive putback.
That's how
the ball is away for Graham. Harden lofts it up from McLemore, and it's an easy bucket for Ben McLemore. Deflection, Jeff Teague's got an open look at the rack. Shot clock down to 5. Harden drives in, gets the foul, and 1. And Harden over Layman, and Harden with the 3 ball. Timberwolves with a 4-board advantage for whatever that's worth. As Covington takes a seat, Ryan Saunders starts to empty out the bench here. Towns' night is done. Kata Bates Diop hits a 3.
Final tick of the clock.
First points of the season for KBD. Harden, meantime, able to up his points. Harden trying to break down the rookie. Takes the 3, makes the 3. Certainly is one of the most effective ones to watch. He is absolutely deadly.
Austin Rivers is,
Gary Clark on for the Rockets. 4-2 on the road versus now falling to 3-4 at home.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, we always say, you know, you've turned the corner when you start winning your home games, and that's going to be the most important thing. Minnesota to turn things around here at home. You got to get everybody back, though.
Well, Timberwolves are hopeful they'll have Andrew